Hey! The DJI Mobile 7P here is a stabilizer for the iPhone, and I just wanted to sing its praises after a 10-day trip to Ireland with it. I have a huge stabilizer for my Sony Alpha 7 series cameras, but there's no way I'm bringing that on a trip to Ireland. So instead I opted to get an iPhone 16 Pro Max that has 3 different lenses on it with the stabilizer because it can specifically be folded up to about this size. And you could throw this in your backpack, or you could just take the phone off and throw this in your backpack here. And it just hooks up like this. You just unfold it and it should turn itself on. Who is this for? This is for anyone that wants to vlog. The stabilization is fantastic on it. It has a tripod mount here. So if you want to attach it to a tripod, you can do that. Or if you don't have a tripod, it's also got this one built into the handle, which makes it incredibly mobile and compact. It's not the best tripod in the world. There are several times where I would put it on grass or a slight hill and it wouldn't necessarily hold up. The fact that it has it built into the handle and it's something, if you need it, it is amazing. It does come with a special attachment on it that's like a light with an AI tracker, so you can use it with like your Android phones and stuff. I never used it. I never use fill light from the camera because I think it's very ugly. I always try to just find a well-lit room with like a nice open window or something for lighting. Really what makes this thing stand out is the excellent stabilization and the well-designed controls that just make everything really fast. You've got this little quick wheel here that acts as a zoom. Basically, it switches between all the lenses and in between with the digital zooms. You can also use this to change the focus though. It also has your little joystick here so you can move the camera down. And if it gets kind of all out of whack after using it all day, you just double click this trigger and it'll kind of like self-right itself. The feature that made me buy this unit was that you can control it from your Apple Watch. Not only can you adjust the joystick, but you can also track yourself with this button and you can record all from your watch. So if you don't have a cameraman, this is an absolutely critical tool if you do your own shooting out in the wild. Say you want to do selfies, but you don't like using the rear camera because it's not as good. Well, 3 clicks of the trigger will get this camera to turn around, so you could use any of the lenses you want to take a video of yourself. 1 click will start the tracking mode. So as I move around, it's tracking my face. And if I want the tracking mode to go off, I just click it again. This is why I don't need that AI module, because honestly, this phone does quite amazing without it. So to get it turned back around, I just click it 3 times again. If I want to go into like Instagram mode where I want to film a vertical video, you just click this twice to get it to go between the modes. If you want to switch between the selfie camera and the forward camera, you just click this once. So you can see here, that's the camera facing me. I'll click this once, and then it goes into selfie mode there. And if you want to do that, you can do that. So anyways, all the controls are just very intuitive. This M button here is also what allows you to turn on and off the device, but it also changes between the different modes. Honestly, the primary mode here is what I use. If you wanted to follow every single movement you do, you go this FPV mode, which you could like do a 360 if you wanted to, which could be kind of cool, but probably very disorienting. Specifically as a tool for filmmakers, I think this is above average. I would charge it every night, and honestly, I would never run out of battery life the entire day of using it. I'm sure I used it probably a good 3 to 4 hours every day. It also shows you on the screen kind of like the battery and the battery of the 7P here and a few other things. When I would set it to 4K 24p to film in, sometimes it would change to HD randomly if I accidentally like hit a button or reset the device or something. So that is something you need to watch out for. However, it would go days. Once I had it set correctly, it would go for days. There's this auto mode button you can click up here. Sometimes I would adjust the exposure value just to go down a little bit. If I'm in like a super bright sky or I'm backlit, I could adjust the EV for a really quick fix to work within the automated exposure system. Quite the amazing tool for Ireland. Like again, just the fact that it could just fold up so much and you could just unplug it like that and use the MagSafe with it is just incredible. Using the iPhone as a travel camera is honestly like 99% of what you need, because if you're focused on story, you know, the finer details of the image aren't going to matter. It's more about telling the story with it. So as a storytelling tool, I think this is an awesome purchase. It was like about $160 with tax off of Amazon. I would recommend this to everybody. It's not obnoxious. It doesn't really stand out that much in your hands. You're not intimidating people with it. It's not so big that they're going to think you're like a professional filmmaker. So just wanted to share that with you guys. So thanks for watching. See ya. Also, there's affiliate links below if you want to help me out and click those. See ya.